Hallo, wir sind wieder zurück mit Trails of Cold Steel 3. Ich muss das für mich mal ein bisschen leiser machen. Das ist was angenehmer. Wir haben, ja, beim letzten Mal sind wir in Handel angekommen, zum Summer Festival. Haben unsere erste kleine Erkundungstour gemacht über die Areas, die wir so offen haben. Haben ein kleines Mittags mit den Herschels aus der Herschel-Familie von Tova. Und ja, sind jetzt am Nachmittag des ersten Tages. Und ja, gucken jetzt mal ein bisschen weiter. Denn wir suchen immer noch nach Spionen aus Calvard. Also ja. Und haben da schon eine Vintage Master. Machen wir es auch mal. Afraid. Lass uns battle. Ich gucke gerade aber, ob ich noch irgendwas auf ich achten muss, jetzt für die harte Story. Hof. Greif frisch an. Das ist nur zu meinem Vorteil. So, dann optimieren wir das mal gleich und gehen direkt rein. Düpp. Dinke. So, dann wir das. Und dann können wir, glaube ich, als nächstes in Richtung Trägerblase gehen. Mehr Intergathering. Oh, wir haben sogar gerade noch die Auswahl zwischen Trixel und Vesta. Ja, denn. Oh! Das must be Trixel Plaza. Ja, haben wir ja schon mal in Große 1 und 2. Ja, beides hier schon mal gesehen. Wir waren eigentlich schon sehr oft hier. My, but there's so many tourists here today. Well, this plaza and the Imperial Palace are the biggest tourist attractions. So this is Warflame Palace. I saw it from the station, but I still can't believe it. So the big-ass pyre of bricks is where the Emperor and the Chancellor look down on us from, huh? Die Statue sieht auch mittlerweile mal ein bisschen besser aus. Ich denke inzwischen so noch besseren Grafik. Ich glaube, das war auch ein den Switch. I said you're in the middle must be of everyone's favorite big shot emperor you keep going on about in history class. Emperor Drexel is still Lionheart. Well, let's look around as we make our way to Warflame Palace. You should take note of anything that catches your attention. certainly will. Wer meine Attention catchen sollte, ist... wir haben Vivi hier. Vivi reden. Also meine ich eigentlich. So hoping to write up something about a party, but I just couldn't get anything meaty. But I'm not so easily deterred. There's a story here somewhere, I just need to find it. Ich muss eigentlich die Hirschen uns folgen, to be honest. Genau, Annabelle ist hier. Oh, und Kenneth. Oh, it's reading the new Class 7. It's been a while, guys. You heard? The fishing exhibition is finally close at hand. It'll be held on the first day of the summer festival. It's only 2 days away. Oh, so they've decided to make it part of the festivities then. It's going to be held out on the highway. I usually fish alone, so I'm accustomed to being in a big group. I can't contain my excitement. Even when we end up facing each other, I won't lose to you, Kenneth. Yeah, I'm going to give it my all. You're as fired up about fishing as ever. For their sakes, I hope the summer festival goes off without a hitch. So, ist das eigentlich schön? Kann sein, dass ich die Character Note schon habe, weil sonst kriegt man theoretisch einen Character Note für Annabelle. Aber ansonsten ist es halt schon so. Our palace is really amazing up close. Yeah, it's like a tiny ass little mountain. Including the spires, it's 180 acre high, and is without a question the tallest building built by the Empire. However, it pales in comparison to the August Tower, which stands at 250 acre. You don't need to be nice to me or anything. You can really sense the history surrounding it. Yeah. Der Infernal Palace war aber größer. Kurt? Just noticed these guards aren't leaving any openings. They truly are living up to the reputation of the Imperial Defense Force. Well, yeah, I heard some people back at a girls' school call them that. Yeah, though before the Imperial Guardsmen from the British Army used to be the ones who protected the Warflame Palace. They were disbanded after the Civil War and replaced by the Imperial Army's newly found Imperial Defense Force. I remember this by versed in 104 military combat. The hell is that? It's a form of swordsmanship used by the Imperial Army. Yeah, I heard it's a combination of the Assad and Blender styles. Well, of technique that my father and the Viscount teach, at least. I'm sure they are more than capable of fulfilling their role. Oh, Kurt. Ah, you guys are here. You guys are... Do our jurisdiction overlap? Precisely. Good day, members of Class 7. I'm sorry for interrupting your tour of the capital. This is part of our special operation missions. So I say, but it seems like you're enjoying a relaxing stroll around the Imperial Palace. It's already afternoon. Will you be able to finish with such a slow pace? Well, we have our own way of doing things. But the guys have been doing a good job with your civic security activities. Oh, where's the prince? And where's the instructor? Vince and our instructor had some business to attend to in the palace. We finished our assignment, so we came here to greet them. Let's sing. You guys are quite the loyal lapdogs. Huh? Stop it. So, how far along are you on your investigation? That is, if you wouldn't mind telling us. Sure, we reported progress they made that morning. See. Interesting. See. Something to say to us? No, sorry, it sounds to me like you didn't accomplish very much. On the other hand, we picked up many promising leads this morning. By the end of the day, we should have plenty of extra results. Oh, serves you right for wasting your time helping the community. What a jerk. So now outsider wants to talk about the importance of special operation missions, huh? Excuse me, you're just stating the facts. With the current state of the capital, which is more beneficial, your actions or ours? Well, that's a tough one. Maybe it's not exciting, but it's not exactly pointless either. Hey, you don't relent so easily. You know, let's all calm down. Class 1 has their way of doing things, so does Class 7. You guys can compete, but it's not a race. Besides, if we put all our eggs into investigating the spies, we might get blindsided by something else. Huh? You're saying there are other threats? No, I'm just saying it's good to have multiple perspectives. Didn't you guys deal with the aftermath of the society in Northumbria? Well, I graciously accept your running. Please, Instructor Ring. I think I was getting too hard-headed. What about perspectives? Ah, it seems things are already up over here. Prince. Better be on your best behavior. Looks like your master's here. What a coincidence it is running into you here. Prince. Were you quarreling? No, there are no issues here. Seems like you've concluded your business. Yes, I want to take care of a few things regarding the party 2 days from now. Now, let us recommence our civic security activities. Yes, Your Highness. Wenn die ganze Zeit mit einer Limousine rumrechauffiert. Wow. Oh. Regarding Cavalian spies, they seem to be more skilled than we initially thought. If you encounter them, please be careful. That is all. Good luck. What was that? Huh. When you're gonna go somewhere, we're forced to have a walk or take a tram. Must be nice to be them. Come on, let's just do our best. Now back to our special operation missions. What do you want to do? The required request is at a race course. There's an optional one from the workshop on the main street as well. Look like the situation isn't. The other districts have changed since this morning too. Let's make our rounds again and then head to the race course. So, dann South Ostia Highway. Dann hier können wir uns ein Buch holen. Dann kann man Lager District machen, Lakeload Company. It was our chairman Lakeload the first who established the Lakeload Company. He's really quite broad-minded and is still very active. When he was younger, he was on a ship that capsized and he ended up on a deserted island. After surviving on his own for half a year, he made it back on a raft that he made himself. While on that island, his diet mainly consisted of fish. Using the knowledge he gained from the time on the island, he established the Lakeload Company. At the first, seems like quite an interesting person. I've heard rumors. I've never heard about that before. That's a perfect topic for the radio. Should tell Monk about it. Ja, dann sagen wir ihnen auch mal Bescheid. So. Dann können wir mal nach Winker Street gehen. Das in der Over Factory. Was gibt es jetzt Neues? Wir haben das Profil, wir haben das Buch. Kriegen wir noch nicht. Vintage Master haben wir. Können wir noch nicht. Story haben wir. Gut. Did you happen to see our request? Yeah, it had something to do with all the communication issues, right? Could you tell us what happened? Yeah, it started yesterday. We started receiving complaints from the neighboring stores about some issues with the communication devices. They're not necessarily broken, but they have been hearing some distortion. Distortion? I see. So it's not an issue with the hardware, right? Correct. We suspect that something is interfering with the signal wavelengths in the area. So we're hoping to get some assistance in measuring the interference. Or I don't get it. So you want us to use a special device to take readings or something? Yes, yeah, some antiquated hardware, but the August tools should be capable of performing the same functions. Really? There's no documentation of that in the manual. It's a special function usually reserved for engineers that was in our manual in military finance. Tina taught me how to access it, so I'm positive we can do this request. Alright then, let's get to it. So we need to use this function and find a course. Yes, but we may need you to take readings over a wide area, so it may take some time. If you're okay with that, we'll accept. If you accept this quest, you will not be able to leave the main street. Okay. Just leave it to us. Thanks a bunch, you guys are really having us out. Can you show me the screen of your Argus too? Yes, of course. See, didn't know it had such a road. It's like a hidden road just for engineers. The readings seem accurate. If the wavelength becomes erratic, that means there's a huge distortion in the signal. Oh, the Argus 2 has much higher specs than I expected. So jealous of you guys. It's pretty handy, but I guess it ain't the latest battle album for nothing. You're going to take the readings, so it might take a moment. If you find anything, are we allowed to investigate? Yes, of course. Thank you. Right, let's clean this place up. Just need to check all the doors around here, right? Yes, it's easy to measure the noise level, so just let me know when you want to check. Let's make sure we are being thorough but efficient. The best place to take measures would be in front of buildings and any strange spots that catch our attention. I take notes on what readings we get. That's good, let's get started. So, dann einfach mal in die Spot outside. Oh, there's a freeway intersection. Wave intensity 113. Something interesting. Still pretty stable here. Okay. This one is supposed to be the regular reading. Yeah, anything significant higher than that is abnormal. Okay. There's our boutique entrance. There's one here. It's highly elevated. Yes, but I'm sure it's picking up the orbital cars passing by, so it's probably fine. Guess that's nothing to worry about. It says no, but it seems a little high. It's a weapon store, so I imagine that's why the reading is a bit higher. What was here? Elevated. Oh. Huh. Where is this place? What's going on here? I finished our view of this area. Yeah, I think we got everything we needed. The location with the highest reading was the Imperial Chronicles, over this right? Perhaps we should pay them a visit. Okay, let's move out. Ah. Vacancy 175. Warning. Huh? Next is. Huh? Can I help you? Well, actually, explained who they were and told the driver about the abnormality in the area. Oh, seriously? You think one of these things is in the goods I'm delivering? We can't say for sure, but the possibility exists. You're gonna explain the situation to the manager. Could you please wait here a little bit? Sure thing, but we're back. I'm on a pretty tight schedule. Here you go. Let's hurry to the Imperial Chronicle. Let's get a move on. Das zu machen gibt nochmal 2 extra EP. Deswegen habe ich das gerade noch gemacht. Okay, here we are. If our readings were correct, there's an abnormality in here. Explain the situation to them. Yes, this may be a serious issue. Should also report this to the RMP and the Intelligence Division. After then, we explained what happened at the Imperial Chronicle office. They split up and took readings of the communication wavelength, mainly checking inside the building. As a result, they discovered a high-grade listening device. It was believed that it was the cause of all the interference. After they checked the delivery truck and found the same type of listening device among packages bound for the department store. The driver knew nothing about it, and according to the manager, the delivery was made by a different company than usual. Due to the nature of the incident, the RMB took over the investigation. Class 7 headed back to the client's workshop to report. Oh, thank you! So it was a listening device. Honestly, I'm having a hard time believing it. Yeah. These devices aren't sold to the public, are they? That's right, your typical Joe wouldn't be able to get a hold of them. But I've heard that you can buy them on the black market. The military should also have access to them. The military? I'll be surprised if they're used by the Intelligence Division. I won't hide, but I don't think these belong to them. If the organizations behind them is similar in scale to the Intelligence Division, I suppose we have quite a few possibilities to choose from. Yeah, let's keep this in mind. Anyway, the RMP is going to take care of this, so let's continue with our special ops missions. Yes, sir. Something fishy is going on here, but I guess we just have to wait for more information. I'll notify the buildings in the surrounding area too. Thank you for your cooperation. Einen Odin-Gem gekriegt, sehr schön. Dann gehen wir mal Richtung Racecourse. Oh, there's so much open space. It's that round building back there, the race course. Yeah, the Hunter race course, a building with over 200 years of history. When Angelica used to go there often. Huh. I've always wanted to go there, just didn't think my first visit would be like this. Is that the off-site betting area? You can watch live broadcasts too, right? Seem to know a lot, but just so you know, minors can't bet on the races. What? Those are the rules. Oh, you can still go in. What's the point? There's the right building in the front of the race course. Villa Soleil has facilities like pools and baths. It's a saloon that Imperial citizens have enjoyed for many years. Ooh, it sounds crazy. It sounds crazy nice right now. I said how I feel, but we don't have the time for that right now. Let's save it for after the summer festival starts, as long as there aren't any itches. Aww, the cheapskate. Have you two forgotten? We are on a special operations mission. I don't think we will be able to give her enough information. Yeah, so we are going to get back up from the guild and the intelligence division. Oh, let's go to the race course. Understood. And physics says, over. Would you like to go to the Soleil with me instruct? Hey, stop that. Because it never misses an opportunity. Nope, she does not. So, man kann die Riding Gloves oder Juices holen. Und dann kannst du einen Jogging-Mischi kaufen. Noch irgendwas, was man gönnen könnte? Ah, okay, man kann es dann für eine gute Accessory traden. Alright. Ansonsten... Gehen wir auf zum Race Course. The mandatory request is from the manager of the race course. We should bring it up with the receptionist. They might take a lot of time, but may even take all of our time. If you have other things to do, we should do them first. So, do you think we can start? Yes, we can enter. You're ready. He's ready to come here if I can't even bet on the races. Should just give up already, Ash. Let's go inside. After the Marine and company talked to the receptionist and told him why they were here. But... Oh, 3-2, that's a solid bet. And that was a good race. I need to place more bets before the next one. Ah, things are pretty lively in here. Even though people are gambling, everything seems calm. In the Empire, horse racing is an event for royals and nobles. That's important, so make sure you don't get kicked out. Huh, whatever. Judging by how things are going here, the manager must be really busy. Yes, I believe he's currently attending to the guests in the VIP area. You'll be able to wait after the main event, which is coming up next. Guess we came at a bad time. That's it. We'll wait around here. Very sorry. I'll let you know when the manager is ready. Until then. Okay, now does everyone want to do? It seems the main event is happening soon, so we don't have enough time to go anywhere. Should we wait here? Wanna find some seats and watch? By the way, das ist auch der Racecourse, der in Gambler Jack 2 mit draufkommt. Oder? Nee, warte. Gambler Jack 2 war es ja ein Kalwort. Aber ja. Aber in Gambler Jack 2 kam zumindest schon mal Horse Racing kam schon mal auf und einem der Race Course wurde zumindest mal erwähnt im Nebensatz. We see no fun in that, we can't even bet on a race. That's not necessarily true. There's one way we can place bets. Huh? Oh, that's right. Instructor Reen can place bets. Good point. Hold on, are you saying I should play some bets? Should we really be gambling during our special ops missions? Are you the least bit curious, Kurt? A good lesson in social studies. Gambling that incorporates past performances and uncertain conditions in order to predict the outcome. Sounds interesting. Okay, let's blaze a bet. Still a student up until last spring, so this will be my first time blazing a bet. Don't expect too much, okay? Oh, don't worry, you won't. Just one? Don't be so stingy. Well, let's see what you're made of, instructor. Hey, you've got a really good eye for horses. Why don't you pick the first place finisher? I'll give it a shot. We have the betting sheet for the main event. The multiplier, the better the pre-race reputation. So I'd better give us information and then head to the betting window. Ja, man kann sich jetzt ja anhören, was die Leute so sagen. Ich weiß natürlich schon, was die Antwort ist. Aber es gibt trotzdem nur durch, einfach mit einmal geredet zu haben. Da oben ist ein kleiner Shop, den ich mir noch gerne mitnehmen. Also, verkauft Eiscreme, oder? Nee, Grape Juice. Mit Ice Cream sind Grape, aber sie verkauft Grape Juice. Okay. Achso, für den kriegen wir dann das Ding. So, dann betten wir mal. Come on, man. You went with the long shot. Yeah, I didn't really do any research, so I just went with my gut. You're only trying it out, so there's no need to put much forward into it. If you win, you better treat us to something. Das ist Ritas Stimme, by the way. Ich glaube, hierfür wurde einfach noch der Voice Actor nochmal reused, aber Ritas Stimme ist halt sehr markant. Sounds like we made it in time. I see some home seats over there we could watch from. Ja, wir müssen uns das jetzt angucken.
1番人気はナンバーブリッツ、2番はブラックプリンスと続きます。3日後の決勝を占う注目のレース、果たしてどのような展開になるのでしょうか。さあ各馬一斉にスタートしました。先頭はナンバーブリッツ、ランドアレスターがほぼ同時。ブラックプリンス、カイザーダイスも悪くはない走り出しです。ラインのブレームは出遅れた。果たしてどうなってしまうのか。最終ラップに入って依然強いナンバーブリッツ、追いかけるブラックプリンス、ランドアレスター、カイザーダイスも最後のスパートをかけている。
Sorry, aber so horse racing ist halt auch nicht. Oh, they're almost there. All the boring race, no surprises here. I was afraid it was for a reason. Seems the instructor choose poorly. Oh, well, at this rate. Oh, Hold on.
あっとここでライのブルームが追い上げる。カイザーダイスランドアレスターも抜いた。ブラックプリンスに並んでナンバーブリッツに迫る。一気にトップ争いに躍り出た。ライのブルームがついにナンバーブリッツを捉える。このまま行くのか行ってしまうのか。ゴール。
This is so silly.
誰が予想したでしょう。なんと1着はライのブルーム。引退目前とまで言われた負け続きの老兵が意地を見せました。
First place? I'm rich! Ooh, Liner Bloom, you did it! I think it was even possible for him to catch up from so far back. Being a medium brown, he truly was a dark horse. Inspector, didn't you bet on 5? Yeah. Odds were times 10, so I only won 1,000 mirror. Why did you make such a low bet? Had you wagered a bit higher, you could have made a fortune. Maybe so, but I was only trying it out. That's just how gambling is. I guess stuff like this never goes the way you want. Well, the race was entertaining. It was probably fine. Maybe it just was a good way to pass the time.
お前さんたちか。なんだ感心しねえな。演習活動中に競馬観戦とは。
Scarecrow. Tractor, so that's very well. You want to talk, you're here watching too. I was about to take a break, doing work every now and then, you know. 5 on 2, I had a feeling it would be an interesting race. Maybe I should have betted a little more. Wait, you called the trifecta? A trifecta is when you bet on the horses will come in first, second, and third, correct? And you must have won a ton. I guess some things never change. When you say work, you're talking about our targets, right? Oh. I need to beat around the bush. To tell the truth, these guys are really good. I can't get a thing on them. Seems like they've got a serious trump card with them, too. Trump card? Huh. Oh, who's beating around the bush? You're going to share this information with us? Don't worry. Once I figured out just what it is they are packing, I'll pass the details along. And you? Break time's over. Don't want to get yelled at for slacking off.
当然情報局でも彼らについて様々な推測をされていますよね。ちなみに目的はどうなんでしょう。破壊工作、それとも情報収集？へ
え。当初は半々だったが、今じゃその割合も変わってるな。3-7くらいってとこか？
それってどっちがどっちで？確かミュゼさんの言った順番は
一応機密なんでこのくらいで勘弁してくれ。何か分かったら演習地の方に連絡する手はずにはなってるしな。そんじゃあな、この後もせいぜい頑張ってくれよ。
That bastard. It's all laid back and casual, but it makes him really hard to read. Really, it sounded like you just realized something. Oh no, I was actually just wondering about something. Is it sabotage or espionage? Depending on which one is the main focus, their methodology would be different. Yeah, we need to keep that in mind. They've really grown. Anyway, setting the major aside for now, I'm sure the manager will be ready for us now, soon. I want some money, so I'll go buy some juice. Oh, are you sure? Just juice, huh? Thank you. Immerhin, kauft euch was von dem Geld, das gewonnen hat. Sorry for the wait. The metro is you in the VIP room. Just before the left ring, please use our connection gate to get there. Understood? VIP room is the left wing. Orchestra on the race course. What could it be? Also. So, ist noch alles zu verkaufen. Peach Face. Alright. Ah, Class 7, Special Operations, I presume? Thank you for coming. Sorry for keeping your rating, especially considering that we are the ones who made the request. Oh, it's fine. You got to enjoy the race. That comeback was very impressive. It took my breath away, though not in a literal sense. My air intake is perfectly adequate. It would be nice if I could place my own bets. Hey, bossman, any chance you look the other way and let me in on the action? I think I'd prefer you just enjoy the races for a few more years. Once you come of age, we will be more than happy to accommodate you. Just too much, Ash. In any case, can you tell us about the request? Oh yes, of course. Let's all take a seat on the sofa over there. We commonly received information about a request from the manager. Ready for a race course? Yes, a few of our staff members have reported hearing mysterious roaring coming from down there. When we looked into it, we came to the conclusion that there's a mysterious monster in the underground sector. Monsters are common in that sector, but this one is completely different. Monsters are common? What's the place like that doing beneath the race course? Well, actually, there's a vast network of underground roads that spread out all across Heimdall. But unlike the Geo one, there's nothing modern about it. It's common knowledge in the capital, remnants from the Dark Ages, as it were. Heard that it's so vast, we still don't know the full extent of it. I see. So you're saying it goes under the race course? Yes, as long as you don't go down there, it isn't dangerous, but the roaring was extraordinary. You could hear it moving around down there, but the speed is yet to be seen. Some of our staff members are worried, that's why we reached out to City Hall. Understood. Please leave it to us. Right, we're going underground, everyone. Does anyone have any issues? No problem. I'm ready whenever. I'm glad I have you all to turn to. Very well, please wait here. The door to the underground is right back down the hall where you came in, to the right. It's quite vast, so please be careful. Understood. So to the door first. Ja. Wir dürfen wieder in Heimdaller Underground rumrennen. It appears this way leads to underground. Oh, it's weird to think that there were a bunch of ruins from the Dark Ages down there. Many ancient places such as this still dot Erebonia's landscapes. Now then. What's that? Oh, it sounds different from the Norring tone. Yeah, sure am. Hold on a second. It's video, that means. Yes, just as you said earlier. Everyone's ready and set, so all we got left to do is go. We're gonna meet at the Bracer Guild branch on Wester Street at 7 PM. Oh wow, so they're opening that one back up too. Got it. I might be a little late, but I'll definitely be there. Sounds good. See you then. I gotta be off myself. There's a couple things I need to take care of before we go party. Good luck, Tilly and the rest of your new Class 7ers, too. Huh. Of course, our special ops missions are still our top priority. You know a lot about the monster underground, but sure to keep your guts up. Got it? Let's put our hearts into our missions so Instructor Ian can go see his friends tonight without any worries. You're like a wife driving a husband to his mistress's horse. Interesting analogy. You get embarrassed if you tease him too much, so let's leave it at that, for the time being. Darf man nicht einfach mal happy sein, dass man wieder eine Class-Reunion hat mit den besten Menschen, die man sich jemals zusammen getroffen hat, so nach dem Motto, es sind halt auch seine besten Freunde. Verstehe nicht, warum sie ihn überhaupt damit so ärgern. Ich würde mich halt einfach wie ein übelst freuen. It's so dark and creepy down here. I can hear the sound of water. There must be a general somewhere nearby. It's as bad as we heard it was. I never knew there was somewhere like this just beneath Heimdall. Sure, it's a hell of a lot different from all the lights and colors up too. Yeah, up top. As expected, I can sense a number of powerful monsters roaming around down here. It's about 2:40 p.m. right now. After this, we'll be done with our special ops missions for the day. Pay attention to your surroundings and proceed carefully and deliberately. Yes, sir. Let's go. Wee.
テートの地下道か。実際に入ることになるなんてな。
いろいろな噂がありますよね。巨大な地下墓所などもあるとか。
上でのんきに暮らしてる連中の気が知れねえな。
せい
チャンスです。
はい。せい、今だ。
行くだけ。行きます。私の番です。はっ。
俺の番だな。はっ、崩れた。
行くだけ。よーし。はあ、くらえ。
俺の番だな。はっ。みんな。
Bonk. Ja, wir sind schon gescannt. Gehen wir Trivia-Entwort anscheinend. So gut. So, dann haben wir noch einen Black Record, das können wir Resin geben. Also können wir Resin gerade keine Calls geben. Fair enough. Ich glaube, eine der wenigen Momente, wo wir keine Calls geben können. Oh, is this? Damn it, it has this thing. Ain't like any monster I've ever seen. It's most likely a hostile spirit, perhaps even a fiend. Yeah, and it seems the high elements are active here too. Yeah, I didn't sense anything like this during our field studies here 2 years ago. We should assume that it's even more dangerous than here than expected. Be on high alert, everyone. We'll take care of this, but be very careful about any supernatural phenomena. Yes, sir! Oh, the free chain better get triggered. Ihr seid gescannt. Ihr seid auch gescannt. Brave Seed. We. In a war. There is something straightforward mit deinem Monate muss. just keeps going. It's pretty damn complicated down here. Where do these passengers even go? Bunch of random spots around the city. Our accesses can't even connect down here. Before we are supposed to be able to get signal anywhere in the city. Yes, but the communication network doesn't reach on the ground. It's very inconvenient if you're not able to make calls when we need to. Even with a repeater, I don't think it will do us much good down here. Yeah, this will probably be a bit tougher for us. Thinking back, something just like this happened during our field study in Rollen. And it was George who helped us through it. Instructor, you're not going to tell us to turn back, are you? No, I know you guys can handle yourselves. That's it, there are monsters here that weren't in our report. Something's up, so stay on your guard. Understood. Jesus, noch mehr. Als ob uns das Game so einfach machen würde.
古い水路、暗黒時代のものでしょうか。
魔獣も手強そうだ。注意して進んでくれ。
Wäre normalerweise eine Frisur für Miese drin gewesen. Whee. Das heißt da, das heißt da. Warum ist ja ein grünes Ausrufezeichen? Achso, da. Auf der anderen Seite, was an der Säule hängt. Genau. Du bist nicht gescannt, oder? So ging das wirklich Special Feuer. Na gut, ich will jetzt nicht halt. Muss ich viel wegballern. Ich weiß schon, wie ich immer reinballern muss. Das müsste jetzt ein Moondriver sein, oder? Yep. So, Shortcut. Komm. Hier haben wir einen Fishing-Spot hier vorne. So. Mages ist komplett fertig. Sehr schön. Moulin Rouge. Burn mit High Area. Here's no nix. I'm gonna do that and alright. Ich jetzt aber für euch. Bong, bong, bong. Blur on my glass, hello. Is that Erebonia grass? Mr. Marlin now here. What's going on? I'll figure things out later. Something's coming. It's organic. It's one of those magic nights. Is this the same one for the Geofront? No, I've never seen one like this before. Class VII, prepare for battle. Use your full strength to take this thing down. It does. Getting deception. Magic Knight Carry Golem. There's a penetrable shield. Sledgehammer. So, du wolltest windend und Mirage. Diverge you have. Oh, du kannst mal Fortuna casten. Vielleicht gibt es mehr Wind. Okay, dann Ixiom Wall. Und tschüss. He did it. Yeah, it looks like it. From the looks of things, this Erebonia glass was the cause. But what's this stuff doing in Heimdall? It was growing in a mirror. It's not unthinkable it would appear here too. It's a big deal. It's a bunch of grass. Let's just throw it out of the ground. Maybe our best option. Let's split up and get rid of all the Erebonia grass we can find. Understood? I think that's finally all of it. Although we still have no idea why it's showing up here. In any event, let's go back up to the race course and report that we finished the request. We can talk more about the Erebonia grass once we're back at camp. Pretty well. So it's giving me the heebie-jeebies. Let's get out of here already. Alright. Dann einmal heilen, weil wir haben viele Pi jetzt mit Honor verbraucht. What's that? Okay, movements. 2 or 3 people. Yeah, good job noticing. Someone can carry a long way down here, so they're being extra careful. This guy's might even better than these Jaegers last month. Maybe, but we're going to catch him here. Oh, then I get behind him. That's it. Engaging stealth mode.
ああ、強力な裏付けにはなるだろう。なんとしても奴らの X デーを見極めなくては。
止まってもらおう。
There. Machine? It's a comet show, isn't it? Yeah, military academy students want to report on you. The robots too? Well, yes, they are all aware of Crown Solace as well. Am I supposed to be impressed? Not sure if this is good or bad luck. But hey, we get to lay eyes on the famous Session Chevalier. I'm guessing you're part of the Calvarian Special Forces, Hercules, right? I just a waste of my breath, but would I consider surrendering? 3 and 3, huh? I had a disadvantage here. Get a Chevalier and a Combat Shell. They've got more firepower than a bunch of students should. Yeah, how should we go get out of this one? Where is so nonchalant? Must be quite strong, perhaps even more so than the Jaegers before. We are talking and get the feeling they have a trick up their sleeves. Suppose that's it for negotiations. Sorry about this, but we're going to take you in. Careful about him. Treat him as being even more dangerous than the Magic Knight. Yes, sir. These kids are pretty well trained. The military academy that employs its students to live combat. The high-ups will want to hear about that. It's a way to calm. Bit of rough fun when you had the chance. Oh, don't worry, we'll all meet up once we've achieved our mission. But then we are not going anywhere. They're coming. Get an interception. Greatsword ist nicht gescannt. Alright, wahrscheinlich weil ich ihn einmal zu schnell gekillt habe. Ah, die Korn sogar schon, die Kornzahl sogar schon. Wolltest du nicht? So, das gescannt. Die haben actually was drauf. Alright. Du konntest nicht impeden. Ja, okay, du kannst aber halt einfach auch wegbomben.
の番です。ブリッショーシャ
ラムだ。
私の番ですね。お暑いですがご容赦を。制圧完了。先を急ぎましょう。よし、やった。各種ステータス。
まだまだこれからだ。
Well, these guys are tough. Comparable to the members of the Starlighter. On top of that, they're using moves I ain't even seen before. I've heard about something like this from the Intelligence Division. Cloud has been secretly developing a 5th generation battle augment. For real? It's on the same level as Enigmas and Arcuses? So then the powers they've been using are the result of combat links. That's right, and something tells me they still have more tricks up the sleeves. Yeah, they're not half bad for a bunch of kids. Let's show respect, we'll tell you what it's called. Randa. That's the official name of our new augments. No! Don't you dare. Ash, wait. Arrgh! Oh, not escape! Hmm? What? Were they just after images? Wait, no, it's a spatial projection. Damn. Get back here. That's not even fair. I can talk like that, let's go after them. Instead, capture them for sure. You're not here. Do you set weird spatial ability again? No, they didn't slip past us, if I had to guess. I say they either use some sort of teleportation art or a hidden passage. Teleportation art? Could they have the same technology as Ouroboros? If that's the case, we're screwed. This whole place is pretty much an ancient ruin, right? There's gotta be some secret passages. True, but I don't even know where to begin looking for them. Footprints on the floor have been swept away. They were able to cover their tracks so quickly. That it means they didn't use the transportation art, transportation art to escape. Right on top of that, I don't think they had enough time to determine the route we were taking. They most definitely came this way. That must mean there gotta be a secret passage somewhere around here, right? Out of time. Oh? Well, it's just me this time. You meet again? Again? I don't recall having meeting such a cute young lady.
そやつにのみ姿を見せていたからの。リーン・シュバルツァー。とうとうテートへと至ったか。しかもこの状況でつくづく悪運に見込まれているらしいの。
I have a vague idea of who you are, but unfortunately we don't have the time to chat with you right now.
なんじゃ、釣れないな。せっかく隠されし扉のヒントをやろうと思うたのに。ま、わらわは寛大じゃからな。お近づきの印に道を示してやろうぞ。
Your staff? The color is different though. Just extra magic. Just like Emma and Celine use. Hey, the clothing there. Energy. Some kind of ghost. Doesn't seem that way, but you'll figure it out later. I'm sure she will show herself again. You don't have time to waste. Let's go investigate a light. Let's start. Right, we gotta hurry. We gotta hurry indeed. Mit einem Safety Save. Denn es gibt gleich eine Time Challenge, die man, ja, für die extra Bonus-IP gibt. So, das ist es. Moment. Yeah, but I don't know how I feel about getting help from this spooky little girl. Let's go, instructor. Yeah, I'm sure they think they've lost us, so we might still be able to get up. Let's keep going until we capture them. Start. Chase continues. Achso, ich muss jetzt erstmal nochmal encountern. There they are, following me as best as I can. Got it. As best as I ain't getting away this time. Guys, others. Oh, fair, Altina. Did they find a good passage? Oh, you can't even catch us. Move. I mean, I'm right behind him. Easy. Okay, das war so keine Schwierigkeit. 4 p.m. Noch fast 1,5 Stunden darunter. So nach Ingame-Zeit. Ah. Where is this? A graveyard? Eternity is far from Heimdall. Yes, but more importantly, what are they doing here? Das ist typisch Lecter. Yeah, sure.
今まで補足できなかった工作員がこれでようやく拘束できたわけだ。お互いの協力の成果ってやつだろ。
どこが
確かにそちらの手柄を横取りする形になったかな。ここは南西の郊外になるし、本来はそちらの担当でしょう。ご不満なら引き渡しましょうか。
ここまで彼らを消耗させたのは7組の手柄だ。どちらが引き渡すかはともかく協力には感謝すべきだろ
いえ、取り逃さなくて幸いでした。みんなもそれでいいな。
はい。
依存はありません。
それではよろしくお願いしますね。
Die ist so die einzige, die nicht mitspielt bei dieser ganzen Rivalität. Und Altina doesn't care really. Suddenly feel exhausted. There's no need to feel down, guys. Our opponents were lead agents handpicked for this mission. Even managing to corner them like you did is impressive. Well done, everyone. I'm sure the experience taught you all a thing or two, right? Oh, you're right. You took care of that magic knight while we were down there. I guess we were able to go toe-to-toe with the squad of elites, too. Certainly feels like our skills have come a long way. One might say we've leveled up. We did okay, I guess. I'm so tired. Understandable, we did just run at top speed through a labyrinth. Who's we? You were just running that doll of yours the whole time. By the way, where is this place? It used to be one of the cemeteries on the outskirts of Heimdall. Himmel Cemetery. Oh? I didn't know the name, not even I've been all the way out here. I've come here a few times to pay my respects. If we go down the hill, we should end up back at the highway we were on this morning. It's a little past 4 PM now. I'd say our missions are done for the day. Ah. That will mark the end of our first day then. Whose grave did you come here to visit? If it's okay, we could pay our respects too. It's a good idea. Perhaps we ended up here for a reason. I agree, provided it's alright. Yeah, it ain't really like me, but it's the least I can do for disturbing the peace here. You guys. Camp isn't that far, so I was just going to send you back, but Inspector Reen. Is the person buried here? East or northeast? Follow me. Not only that, es gibt aber auch noch eine kleine Scenic Spot. Nehmen wir erstmal das Foto mit. Oh, look at that. You can see all of Heimdall from here. Seeing it like this gives you an appreciation of just how big the city is. Right now, 880,000 people are living there. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. This view is pretty impressive. There aren't too many places like this where you can see the whole city. We take a landscape photo for BB. Right, looks good. I'll send it to her later. Not later, now. Und Rosie müssen wir auch noch was geben. So. Und dann statten wir Grow mal einen Besuch ab. So, schon mal die Teile der Map noch machen. Was ist eigentlich hier noch so? Kann man irgendwas hier lesen? Miller, ne. Junior, ne. Thomas Smith, ne. Das sind einfach so typical American names. Orlando. Der hat sich schon Namen wiederholt. Hier wiederholen sich noch mehr Namen. Hier wiederholt sich auch Namen. Same here. Same here. Gibt es welche, die hier auch mal irgendwie einen besonderen Namen haben? Nee, ne? Das sind also Copy-Paste-Dinger. Alright. Cora Armbrust, 17. Kalender 1184 to 1204. 20 Jahre.
内戦の年の。
そうですか。やはりこの方も旧7組の教官の仲間の方なんですね。
ああ。クローアームブラスト。本来トワ教官と同学年だった。期間限定だったけど7組に入って実習や学院祭なんかも一緒にやって、いい加減でお調子者で、でも面倒見が良くて頼りになる、そんな最高の仲間だった。内戦では敵同士だったけどな。
ま、そういうわけでよろしくな。同じクラスになったからには先輩後輩抜きで行くとしようぜ。俺の本文は C。 学院生クロウアームブラストはただのフェイクさ。さあ始めるとしようぜ。誰にも邪魔はさせねえ。俺とお前の最後の勝負を。
貴族連合に属していたので彼のことはある程度知っています。帝国解放戦線というテロ組織のリーダーで青の騎士と呼ばれていた方でした。
内戦中聞いたことがあるぜ。青い騎士人形に乗って各地の正規軍を圧倒したんだろ。
ああ。それでも最後は7組に戻ってくれた。皇太子殿下を取り込む形で現れた250年前の最悪。俺とクローは灰と青の鬼神を買って7組のみんなや敵の魔女と力を合わせ最悪を倒して殿下をお救いした。その時あいつは俺の道を切り開くため全身全霊をかけてくれて、全てが終わった時致命傷を負ってしまっていた。その時の出来事が俺の7組のみんなの背中を押した。俺はバリマールとトールスに残って政府からの要請に対応することにし、他のみんなは1年で卒業して今の自分にしかできないことをそれぞれ見極めることにした。この激動の時代においてもう一度7組として集まり全員で答えを見出すために。
初めてちゃんと聞かせてもらった気がします。
教官や旧7組の皆さんを見て何かあるとは思っていましたが、
そんな覚悟で頑張ってるのは支援家だけだと思っていたけど。
Nee, Special Support Section ist bei weitem nicht die einzigste Gruppe, die das drauf hat.
でも教官たちも同じだったんですね。
物好きっつうか夢見すぎっつうか、そんで不器用すぎだろあんたら。
眩しいくらいにですね。
まあ、あくまで旧7組。1年半前の俺たちが決めたことだ。君たちもいつか自分たちならではの7組のあり方を見出す時が来ると思う。
Oh, that time will come soon. Das wird nicht mehr lange auf sich warten lassen, um ehrlich zu sein.
だからそれまで俺も全力で支えるさ。旧7組を教官や先輩たちが根気よく導いてくれたようにね。
はい、これからもお願いします。
心強いです。よろしくご指導ご鞭撻ください。
まだ自分自身のこともよく分かっていませんが、それでもこの3ヶ月で得られた実感と手応えがあります。個人的に教官をお慕いしてやまないのとは別に、こうして7組に編入したのは何かの導きのように思えます。
今のところはせいぜい付き合わせてもらうぜ。あんたっていうしゃらくせえ壁を
Das habe ich ein bisschen zu schnell gedrückt, aber gut.
Hm? どうしたんだ、ユナ。
なんか紐みたいなのが土に埋まってて。
なんだ、誰かの落とし物か。
墓守の方もいますし、私随分と凝ったブローチですね。あら、どうしたのってあれ、
なんだ、見覚えでもあるの？
それは
あの破天荒パイセンがつけてやがったあれか。
Ja, Angelika war hier.
ちょっと貸してくれ。間違いない。アンゼリカ先輩のものだ。
先月演習地で別れてからこちらの方に。
その時に落とした。
ちょいと気になってたんだが、その墓の地面なんか変じゃねえか。
本当だ、周りよりも新しいような。これはつい最近掘り返した後。
トア先輩、そちらは演習地ですか？実は少佐や分校長も交えて相談したいことがあるんですが。
Record on. Oh. Wir kriegen jetzt die rote Umrandung. Makes no sense yet. So basically the crate was empty? Yes. It's correct. There's nothing there at all. Nobody, not even the glove that was wrapped around it. What does this mean? Oh, my ears. Oh, yes, please guide us. A certain Corambros was buried here. Could have been some mistake. No, all of the old Class 7 and Toa's crew were at his funeral. It was just a week after the end of the Civil War. I met the Chevalier once or twice at the Noble Alliance camps. I would think it was a waste for someone like him to be used by Duke Kyan. And on top of this, there was that accessory from Lord Rogner's daughter you found. You don't know for sure if something happens here just yet. Yes, but we should notify the markers and the other groups right away. It also concerns me how there's no smell of decay in the grave. Hirsche, Schwarze, I don't doubt you saw the Escher Sheriff's body get buried here. But are you sure it was the real thing? I see, does it mean it was some kind of dummy? Well, yeah, now that I think about it, there's this old guy in the society who can make dolls that look just like people. In principle, it's not impossible, but you'd need to reproduce the skeleton, muscle structure, and so on. However, the body aside, from what I've heard, Escher Sheriff most certainly died. Yes, that's what happened with my own eyes. So that's probably true, but only after the infernal castle had disappeared. And then perhaps it was swapped out between those points. Or perhaps he was resurrected for some reason, like a certain saint or Jäger King I could mention. That's... If you think about it, that seems like something that could have happened. So simply too outlandish. Warum? Das ist eigentlich die logischste Connection, die du gerade ziehen kannst. The other one's noch nicht wahr haben, weil Aurelia is halt right on the money. Major Michael, can I ask you something? After the Infernal Castle disappeared, the Imperial Army recovered the Escher Knight. Is still secure? Ah. Oh, it's too late. I'm sure the Republic isn't behind it, but we also need to be concerned about the safety of the Ragnar girl. Please contact the Ragnar estate immediately. I thought I'll check in with Guerrilla Fortress. Our forces have already been informed about the daughter of the Marquis going missing. Also regarding the disappearance of the special trainee from the Royal Institute of Technology. Yes. Can't get in touch with George either. No, it happened around the same time as Angie. Either they were kidnapped together, or... there's no point guessing now. You have other things to think about at the moment. That's right. It's got a Erebonia Class 7 encountered, and a new type of golem from the Dark Ages. As of those two aren't bad enough, we also have the Republic's Hercules squad to deal with. I heard some strange little-born girl was spotted too. I think we can disregard her for now. I'm most concerned about the Scarlet Erebonia class and the Special Forces. According to Intelligence Division, there are about 100 members. They're all supposed to be really strong too, right? That's right, on top of that, they've got a new battle opening, they called it Randa. It won't be stretched to say we are completely in the dark about how strong they really are. I don't send us a report on the opening, but apparently they're one big black box. My guess is each one is customized to suit its user, and they've made them impossible to analyze from the outside. Well, that's a pain. Interesting. Have them send them here. I'd like to look upon the Werner Company's latest technology with my own eyes. What? Well, maybe I can negotiate for one of the models. Anyway, the summer festival begins the day after tomorrow. We received a notice to capture and disable Calvert Special Forces by the end of the day tomorrow. This notice isn't from Heimdall City Hall, but the Imperial Government itself, personally signed by Chancellor Osborne. But an Iron Chancellor. Well, it makes sense. The day after tomorrow is the festival. After receiving the notice, the Intelligence Division, Railway Military Police, and Heimdall Military Police have all increased patrols in the city. In addition, both the guild and the main campus will begin to act at full capacity. However, it seems the agents have thoroughly investigated the network of tunnels underneath the Capitol. There's a chance we'll be unable to apprehend them if they're running into a secret passage. 4 PM tomorrow. If things are not settled by then, the government will invoke martial law and call in the 4th Armor Division. What? I'd go that far? That will send the civilians into a panic. It is the most logical option. How interesting that I should be invited to such a celebration. Perhaps I should bring a gift. Orlando, Herschel, the White Combat Tactics and Military Finance in 2. We will create 2 mixed teams. Yolanda and I will each lead one and comb through the underground tunnels in the west half of Heimdall. We eradicate our unwanted guests and the Erebonia class all at once. Whoa, where's this coming from all of a sudden? We can't eradicate these special forces agents? Simply a figure of speech. It will certainly be encouraging to have the principal in the field with us. Even more so if Herschel and I handle communications and backup duties. In that case, I'll prepare communication wave amplifiers for you. If you use it well, you'll be able to build a communication network underground. If I operate the main campus and a guild with them as well, it should work. Some lady exists? Alright, George gave us some for our field study 2 years ago. It was originally my invention. He seemed to have made some improvements, however. I thought they might prove useful for something or other, so I brought him along. What a strange coincidence. I should have thought that you brought something like that sooner. Alright then. Guess I'll go get ready. I'm not worried about the students, but I'm sure they'll be fine with the principal and Randy. I'll probably stay in contact with the guild in the main campus too. Then Class 7 and I will. You will continue to patrol the capital and the surrounding areas. I'm certain there are things in the shadows that can only be revealed by bracer work. Besides, we have all those reliable connections of yours watching the camp for us while we're away. Oh, that's exactly right. Oh, by the way, isn't it almost time? You're right, I need to excuse myself soon. Well, your meeting may also serve as a good way to exchange information with a number of parties. However, don't get back too late. Oh, come on, it's this long-awaited reunion. Getting back tomorrow morning might be a bit much, but staying up past midnight will be fine, yeah? Fun, Reen. But does it mean you're not? I think I'll pass this time. Still have a bunch of things I need to get ready for tomorrow, and I need to contact the Marquis. Understood? I'll make sure to talk to everyone about Angelica and George too. Yes, please. Be sure to say hi to everyone for me. Off you go then. Schon schön, wie die anderen sehr supportive sind, was Reen und seine eine Klasse angeht. Seven PM at the Guild Hall on West Street. Should be able to make it by bike. Once I'm done getting ready, out at camp. Gibt nicht viel, was man machen kann, aber es gibt nur Sidequests. Wir können wahrscheinlich schon die Moon Travels abgeben, oder? Was ist denn die hier? Ja, die scheinen schön mit seiner Rede wegen der Quest. Give the Moon Travels. Move Travels or everyone's help. Should have on it. Wow. Dann halt nicht. Dann halt nicht. Alright, Game. Boah, ist die noch für die nächsten Tage lang. So, war jetzt noch irgendwas, was ich hier mit holen muss? Nope. Ja, verpieseln wir uns mal. Mit der ganzen PM, shall I get going? Yes. Green. Have fun. Please send our regards to the Orc Class 7. Although it does make me a bit jealous. Well, the day that Instructor Reen has been waiting for so long. Please have a good time. You're gonna have all the waves they're wrapped around this. Well, hey! Oh yes, and if the Lady of One's Heart happens to be there, things can catch fire quickly. Really? Come on, never me any of that. Okay, I'll see you all later. You have your special ops missions to do tomorrow, so eat well and get lots of rest. Understood? Get out there already. Ich würde doch einfach mitnehmen, was ich könnte eigentlich auch mittlerweile zur Klasse 7, aber Naja, wir treffen sich endlich mal alle wieder zusammen. An meinem Ort. Nach langer Zeit. Es war ein Marine nach langer Zeit. Für ihn ist es mittlerweile so 1,5 Jahre her, dass er wirklich mal alle zusammen gesehen hat. Razor Good branch office is up downstairs and to the left. Everyone there already? Gute Frage. Wait, Bennett is auch hier? It's the race to go. We love your bread, Oscar. What's with her? Warum? Alright. It's gonna be bread you made. It's nearly sold out already. And you made so much too. It's so popular. It's thanks to all the training the old man's given me. Good job today, Freddy. Let's give it all tomorrow too. Of course. Da ist jemand eifersüchtig. Ich dachte, Oscar ist allein hier. Bennett ist aber auch hier. Alright. What are you doing here this time of day? You need to take care of something around here. Looks like in the middle of closing up shop. Yeah, we have to get up early in the morning, so we close early too. That being said, I still have some time, so let me know if you need to do any shopping. Okay, thanks. Oh, nice. Ansonsten sind einfach nur 2 Randoms, oder? Ja. Dann. Oh. Sogar das Bracer-Guild-Abzeichen steht irgendwie da oben dran. The guild's cursed? They put it up again. That sends a lot of people inside. Knock and enter.
来た来た。どうぞ入って。
失礼します。
Flashbang!
来たわね。リン。
すまない。俺が最後みたいだな。
何？時間通りだ。
演習もあったんだから仕方ないよ。
まあ、社会人だったら10分前行動は心がけたまえ。
そういうお前こそ5分前に来たばかりだろうが。
でもギルドの再開が間に合ってよかったかも。
そうですね。この時期だとお店もいっぱいそうですし。
しかし全員揃ってこうして集まれたとは。
そうだね。 お互い大変な状況なのに。ええ、いろいろな意味で今夜は話すことが多そうだけど。やれやれ。まったくあんま無理するんじゃないわよ。1年半ぶりの再会でしょ。お互い熱烈に抱きしめ合ってもよろしいのでは。女性同士はもちろん男性同士でも。
しませんかろう。
あの時のまんまだ。そうです。
Of course.
びっくりするぐらい。
それぞれの時と場所は変わった。だがそれだけなのだろ
う。まあ専用回線なんかも用意してもらったしね。それを言ったら身も蓋もない気がするが。
Natürlich gibt es erstmal trotzdem eine ganz schöne warme Umarmungen. Adorable.
背が伸びたわね。アリサは綺麗になった。エマはまた胸が育った？言わないでくださ
い。しかし髪型が老けたな。
君の方こそ。
リンもだけどガイウスは大きくなりすぎだよ。
I guess.
さすがに打ち止めだろう。
そなたは変わらぬな。一里樹伸びたもん。
Ich glaube, Marek ist ein Zentimeter.
約束果たせたわね。
ああ、アリサ、みんなもありがとう。
何言ってるんだか。
別に君のために集まったわけじゃないぞ。
マキアス、ツンデレっぽい。
Okay.
でも確かにリンさんの卒業祝いでもありますね。
Jetzt hat einfach Magias Zundere genannt.
一人学院に残って7組の魂を守り続けてくれた。何気に次の7組の育成なんかもしちゃってるし。
その意味でやはりお前は俺たちの重心なのだろう。
ありがとう、リン。
みんな
みんな臭すぎよ。まったくもうこの子たちと来たら。
Auch fair.
くらいは仕方ないんじゃない？僕の部屋に宴の用意をさせていただきました。アルコールもありますので、成人された方はどうぞ。
シャーロンさんの料理か。
それは嬉しいな。
実はさっきからいい匂いで気になってた。それじゃあ僕もビール。あなたはやめておきなさい。
Ja, sehr schön. Ich mag diese ganzen Reunion-Sections, die in Kurze 3 und 4 noch kommen werden. They proceeded to savor the delicious meal Sharon had prepared for them. Between bits and compliments to the chef, they shared what they had been doing since they last met up. Two of those had their fill of beer, some more than others. Weil wahrscheinlich Sarah sehr viel mehr als die anderen. But the younger members enjoyed soft drinks. Together they flipped through the album toward Given Reen and reminisced about the past. Afterwards... Already PM. 2,5 Stunden später. Everybody, if I shall excuse myself now. Please enjoy the rest of your time here together, everyone. Thanks for the food, Sharon. Yeah, it was delicious. Let's go drinking together again sometime. Alright, see you later. Is my mom going to be arriving here in Heimdall soon, Alisa? Yeah, she's taking a red-eye flight here with grandfather. Both of them are invited to the party being held at the palace. Like Sharon went to go pick them up. Oh, it's just as likely she simply wished to give us privacy. I suppose, after all, she's at least a little bit related to the things we were planning to talk about tonight. Yeah, I agree. And she's getting way too caught up in the past. Oh yeah, we checked this place for bugs, mix, and all the surveillance stuff. Yep, top to bottom. There are many such devices found in Heimdall over the course of the day. Most of them hidden in government buildings. The Imperial Chronicles office too. With that in mind, we should get down to business. Indeed. Let us begin. A year ago, when all of us, save Reen, were allowed to graduate early, we promised each other that after 1 year had passed, we would have a reunion. Yeah, it felt like so long ago, but time has really flown since then. And the fighter path of Erebonia has headed down and determined how Class VII will act. That's what you said we'll do. Yes, the night after we survived the trial of the Reverie Corridor. When I first heard you say it, it sounded like your usual nonsense. To be fair though, we all had a bad feeling. The things we heard in the Furnace Castle the day we lost Crow. Yeah, and everything that Chancellor Osborne and the Governor General said about the direction they are leading Erebonia in. And about the Phantasmal Blaze plan the Chancellor stole from Ouroboros. You need to worry about both what's happening on the surface and what's going on behind the scenes. Yeah. All the stuff we heard about then is finally starting to happen now. Indeed, the incident that occurred is bringing up proof. Let's begin by discussing the political situation occurring publicly. Yeah, I'm not really in any place to say it, but things have gotten pretty darn bad. I'm also curious what role Ouroboros and Calvert played behind the scenes in the Northern War. And Imperial government military decisions lately are just as suspicious. 12 of those new model railway cannons have been completed already. The 4 of them used to attack Oris were carried to Crossbell. Carry those enormous things all the way from the canyon? The way I hear it, they had a brand new airship with more than enough muscle for the job. A 250-acre cloud ship called the Gargantua, I think. Heard the name before. And it seems like they're working on making even more of them. All the audits happening all over the place lately made me realize mirror, people, information, they're all being channeled into a few key projects. The Metropolis plan especially. All the tax money in the entire empire has been consolidated in Heimdall and converted into a never-before-seen amount of military funds. Seems pretty clear what's going on. Yeah, all these things point to the same goal. The invasion of the Republic of Calrod. There's no mistaking it. Yeah. Calrod's spies being here only serve to reinforce that hypothesis. So it means the goal is not sabotage, but gathering information. Yeah, if they actually went and did anything, the war would be on right then and there. They're probably trying to figure out the D-Day, when the invasion's plans to start. Just like I thought. Touring around the Empire, I'd heard rumors here in the day suggesting there would be a war. I'd be surprised if Romana knew about this already too. Between the railway cannons, the new airships, and the mass production of tanks and Panzersoldaten, there's no way she could have greenlit all those projects without knowing what they were for. On top of that, there's a huge factory being constructed in Crossbell. But given all that, the question becomes, why? War between those two massive countries could ravage most of the continent. It's true that Erebonia and Calvert have been at it like cats and dogs for hundreds of years, but are they really just going to throw down? A war that size would bring international trade to a screeching halt, so none of the other countries are going to be too pleased. Besides, in order to start a war, they need authorization from the Emperor. There's no way he would allow it without justification. That was an issue for the invasion of Große and Northumbria. Justification was fabricated, and statements from other countries were shut down. The one who set all this up is none other than Gideon Osborne. As his son, I think I have a unique understanding of just how dangerous that man is. Marine. I don't need to worry so much about that. Feel the same way about my older brother, Rulus Arbarea, the head of the Ironbloods. I suspect he is no mere confidant. I wouldn't be surprised to discover it was he who laid the plans for the invasions and the early stages of the wars. Yeah, I'd say the odds are pretty good. He's been acting pretty secretive with me. He's even been keeping stuff from Claire and Lecter. The most important thing being information about the Black Workshop. That name again. Another group lurking in the shadows of the Civil War. Both my brother and the Black Rabbit were lent to the Noble Alliance. If the invasion is the surface stuff, these guys are definitely one of the behind-the-scenes topics. That said, the two are more tightly woven together than ever now. I think it's safe to say now that the workshop is related to the gnomes who once fought the Hexen clan. It seems they have cut ties with Ouroboros and have sided with Chancellor Osborne. They also hired a boss and that masked guy. He called himself Asher Siegfried, right? I can't believe it, but both the masked man and the Jaeger King flew off in what appear to be divine knights. Between them and the maiden, I get a feeling something especially ominous is building. Yeah, it all reminds me of the circumstances that led to the War of the Lions and the arrival of the Infernal Castle. Something buried deep in Erebonia's history and connected to the Divine Knights. I discovered this while searching for my sister. As I've mentioned, the spirit rains in Erebonia have begun to pulse faster and faster. Just like during the Civil War. No, just like the War of the Lions 250 years ago. Following the annexation of Große and Northumbria, it's only started to speed up. It's this quickening of the spirit veins that's causing the cryptids, magic knights, and the scarlet baroma grass to appear. Suspected as much. A link between the surface and what's happening beneath. From the sound of it, the only ones who know the full truth are Rita, Chancellor Osborne, Ouroboros, and the Black Workshop. And I wish my memory hadn't been erased. It's so frustrating not being able to remember anything from back then. I'm sure homunculi and comet shells are super connected to all the behind-the-scenes stuff. Oh, that's right. Forgot the Black Workshop was where you were created, Milliam. Yep, I'm a homunculus, so I'm technically not human. But besides the part of me that lets me link with Lamy, my DNA is pretty much the same as any of yours. Starting to think my growth was stunted though. Don't know how long my lifespan's supposed to last either. Milliam. Thought a bit about that. Black Workshops, forgiven it. Yeah, I'm glad we got Milliam and Altina from there, but can't forgive them for playing with someone's life like that. Yeah, I've been starting to think that recently too. Like, I'm fine with whatever happens to me, but I'm worried about Tilly. Let's see. Seems to have grown after all. Alright, we got some information from the branch campus earlier. Why don't you tell us the details, Rain? I mean about the cemetery. Oh, Dad, we've got the same report in the intelligence division. What happened? So, try to stay calm, everyone. Let me explain what happened during the day's special operations missions, and finish the story with mention of what they found at Grau's grave. Are you kidding me? Angelica's brute was there too? From the sound of it, everything leads back to the Black Workshop. Considering how the boss came back to life, maybe the same thing happened with Grau. Both of them are working for the Black Workshop, not the gnomes. I was saying they brought both of them back to life? Ever do you know any spell capable of performing such a feat? There is a forbidden spell known as False Soul. but it was only ever attempted by wizards in the Dark Ages, and it's never once successfully resurrected anyone. It was said that most of the subjects became fiends, known as the Nosferatu. That name rings a bell. Recall correctly, that was the name of the creature recounted at Lohengrin Castle. Monster. The Tiger King and the Masked Man are certainly nothing like that abomination. I guess there's a chance the gnomes were somehow able to perfect the spell. But I doubt it. True resurrection is something only the goddess is capable of. See. Trying to think about this stuff's making my head spin. Anyway, something very strange is going on right now. In the midst of it, Angelica and George have both gone missing. About that, I'm having the guild's informants look into their disappearances. Tell her to stay strong. Understood? Many mysteries yet remain, but that should be sufficient for today. Starting to piece things together, little by little. Indeed, we should continue to look into matters until all is made clear. Now we need to decide as a class on what actions we should take.
2つ確かに言えることがある。表においては戦争への流れを何とか食い止め、同時に裏での真実を見極め、最悪を食い止めるじゃないか。
ああ、そうだな。
いろいろと錯綜してるけど、確かにそこはブレないかもね。
Das ist ähnlich wie das, ne, was wir als Ziel nehmen, dass wir die Force uns zurückholen. Das ist genauso eine ganz ähnliche Situation. Diesmal nur mit ein bisschen mehr Stakes und einem größeren Scale.
それぞれの道に進んだ私たちにしか成し得ないことだと思います。
そうね。それぞれの足場で最大限に協力して力を合わせれば
必ずやどんな汝も乗り越えられる糸口を見つけられよう。
そうだね。表だろうが裏だろうが。
味方は多くないかもしれないが、決して少なくもないはずだ。
なあ、それぞれの立場で協力者を当たってみるとして、ミリアム、お前は本当にいいのか？おそらく鉄血の子供としての立場と完全に食い違うことになるぞ。
そうね。幻獣や魔公兵はともかく。
改めてよく考えて、ミリアム自身の意志を聞かせてくれ。
今さら尋ねるようなことかな。
ミリアムちゃん？
僕の記憶は5年前からで、それ以前の記憶はないけど、さっきも言ったようにだんだんいろいろと考えるようになったんだ。僕ってなんだろうとか、悲しいってどういう気持ちとかね。2年前みんなと知り合ってから。僕は僕のことが知りたい。みんなの仲間であり続けるためにも。おじさんやクレアやレクターのことは好きだけど、僕を作った黒の工房の都合でそれがわからないままなんて嫌なんだ。だからおじさんたちと対立しても僕は7組であることを優先するよ。黒の攻防性の OZ73 よりも、アイアンブリードの白ウサギよりも、情報局のエージェントよりも。リーンにユーシス、アリサに委員長、フィーにラウラ、エリオットにマキアス、ガイウスにサラ。あの時初めて泣いた僕のことを、抱きしめてくれたみんなの仲間であることを。
ミリアム。
Oh. Das ist aber eine Ansage.
そうか。
あんたって子はさすがにちょっと不意打ちすぎますよ。
でもそんな風に考えてくれてたんだ。
背は伸びてないくせに本当に成長しすぎだろう。
ああ、俺たちの中でも一番かもしれないな。
ならば無用の懸念は ここまでとしておくか。
そうだね。確かに今更だろうし。はあ、あんたたち揺るぎなさすぎでしょ。
大方針が決まって憂いもなくなったみたいだけど。差し当たってみんな、明日はどう動くつもりなの？
俺は新7組と共に引き続き特務活動をする予定です。ここに至って共和国の部隊は確実に抑えておくべきでしょ
う。うん、私もそう思う。
下手に取り逃して暴走されたら開戦の口実に使われかねないか。
うん。ケルディックの焼き討ちを理由に北方戦役が起きた時みたいに。
僕は市内で巡業しながら改めて情報収集をするつもりだよ。
俺も付き合わせてもらおう。
私はおじい様の付き合いをしつつ、いくつか情報を当たってみるつもりよ。
私とセリーヌは改めて帝都周辺の霊脈の様子を探ってみるつもりです。
となるとみんな情報収集しながら何かあったら集まって協力する感じ？
ああ、互いに連絡し即時動けるようにしておこ
う。了解だ。みんなよろしく頼む。
ほんと頼もしくなったわね。今日はもう遅いし、そろそろお開きにしましょう。明日の早朝お互いどう動くかアークス2で連絡するのはどう？
ええ、いいですね。
今夜はしっかりと休んだ方が良さそうですね。
そういえばサラとフィって今日はここに泊まるの？
うん、2階にベッドがあるし。
僕は久々に実家だな。エリオットもそうなのか？
うん、姉さんに連絡したらガイウスに泊まってもらえって。
Sweet。
申し訳ないな。だがお言葉に甘えよ
う。しかしガイウスについては例の話を聞きそびれたままだな。
ああ、そうだった。
この半年ほど連絡が取れなかった事情か。
なんでも外国に行ってらしたそうですけど。
ああ、だが長くなるので。
Oh, come on, Gaius! Don't postpone it! Ich weiß, was mit ihm los ist, aber come on!
どうせまたこの面々で何度も集まるのだろうからな。
そうだね。
だったら僕だけ先に聞くわけにもいかないか。
そういえばちょっと気になったんだけど、リーンの話に何度か出てきた金髪の女の子って。
ああ、それは僕も気になってた。
10歳くらいだっけ？ひょっとして魔女の後輩とか？
その当たらずとも遠からずと言いますか、ちょっと行方不明になってて、私たちも探しているんですけど。
まったくビータといい、ろくに連絡もせずにフラフラと。まあ近いうちに嫌でもあんたたちに紹介することになると思うわ。
余計に気になるんだ
が。わかった。その時まで楽しみにしておくさ。
I mean, das wissen wir ja schon, wer das ist. Das ist relativ offensichtlich. Oh, und so geht ein schöner Abend vorbei.
いや、懐かしい匂いがしただけだ。己がどんな存在で置かれた状況がどのようなものであるかは 理解している。
そうか。いっそ罵ってくれたらなんて思うのは虫が良すぎかな。
その問い自体意味のない繰り言だな。アルベリヒの指示を伝えろ。銅のゲオルグ。明日の一幕において俺という駒をどう動かすのかを。
わかった。いや、青のジークフリード。
Same time, send off Heimdallr. Klebt mir dran. Looks like there's no getting an ammo back. What we're gonna do for him now, at least we don't need to worry about him leaking the info. Here's ahead with the Heimdallr bank. We just need to hit the VIP area, right? But they're planning a huge sweep of the tunnels tomorrow, right? And they're going to declare martial law. They've got the 4th division here on standby, ready to go. Thanks to our does, we should be able to wait out a storm. We just need to keep a close eye on things and watch for our chance to escape. Ich glaube, es wird nicht ganz einfach für euch. What is this place? One of Heimdallr's underground crypts from the Dark Ages, I think. Red Crest? Down here? What? It's Crest? Nah, hostile spirits? Look right around there, these should be not. Das sind sehr viele Nosferatu, du. Just around it.
...200年前の蹴りだけはつけておかなくてはな。死に損ないの真相。赤のローゼリアの名にかけて。
Crimson Rose. Na, den Namen kennen wir doch, oder? Und ja, die Crimson Rose Novel ist über eine Roselia geschrieben. Also sie ist literally die True Ancestor aus der Novel. Wann ist denn Thank you gift? Hier. McGregor's. Safe. Safe. Proceeden wir mal. Statt ist noch so die morgen Cutscenes auslaufen. Bis wir dann wieder in Steuerung rankommen. Oh, Ruby und Becky und Celestin sind jetzt aber auch auf einmal da. Sie sind nicht mehr in den Zug mitgekommen. After we captured those 3 agents yesterday, the rest of them seem to have become even more wary. Reports say that a large number of them have collected their listening equipment and entered the underground tunnels. Yeah, as soon as the summer festival starts up, we're gonna lose them all in a swarm of tourists. That sucks, but the only way we're gonna avoid that is by using martial law and the Imperial Army. But if we bring the army into it, it will no longer matter whether the agents are dead or alive. We need to consider international opinion too. Not to mention, it will cause the citizens to panic right before the summer festival. I'd much prefer to settle this with arrests and with tanks. Agreed. Well, working with the main campus and the guild will snatch them all up one way or another. The entire branch campus will unite to take care of this crisis. Thank you. Thank you for your support as well, Lady Legine and Professor Schmidt. I've also sent a few new special requests I'd like you to take a look at later. Understood? Please contact us if anything comes up. I certainly will. Thank you. Alright, let's go over our plans. As of this morning, the Professor's communication radio flyers have been sent to both the main campus and the guild. First off, Adana's team and mine will split up and go down the unexplored tunnels in the west side of Heimdallr. There we'll set up communication network while we hunt down and dispose of the Republic's agents. We're arresting them. Seems like they got some crazy new gear called Randa. It already appeared it's only been recently developed, so not yet mastered its use. If the General and Orlando are undefeated, I'm certain a platoon or 2 will be no issue. True, but on the flip side, if they've got any more guys than that, there's no guarantee you will survive. Oh, I suppose I won't hold back then. Ja, als ob so 100 Leute Aurelia rumkriegen könnten. Na. Safety of the students should be your top priority. So please try and make sure you arrest the agents. Thank you for contacting us, Major Aranda. If there's any further movement, please let us know. You got it. Good luck, everyone. With this operation and with Class 7's new and old. Yeah. In the subject, you got to talk about lots of things yesterday, didn't you? Yeah, what are your friends gonna be doing? They spread up across the city to gather information. They might have found something, so if we run into any of them, we should check in. Got it. So you'll be touring the entire city? You determine where the agents are headed somehow. Alright. A 2 of our field exercises has begun. Let's get to it. Our time limit is 4 PM if the agents are not apprehended by them. Martial law will be invoked. We will have results by then. The sirens won't be ringing today. Yes, ma'am. Alright. Alright, it seems pretty serious. Yep, Ganz Calvert special for all this, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Yeah, Principal Aurelian and Instructor Randolph are both very experienced. Tita's orbital gear will finally be deployed in actual battle as well. I'm glad we participated in the testing. Looks like it'll be fun, so does patrolling the city. Let's check the requests. Someone in? Saint Estrella distress. That's semi-required, alright. Students at Saint Estrella Girls' School have been facing a serious issue. We are too short-handed to deal with it ourselves and would like to ask for help. Please meet with the Girls' School Student Council President for more details. Also, Elise. Expensive delivery. Heimdallr Port received a package with no address on it. Might we ask for help? Please contact Simons in the airport cargo department for more details. And Heimdallr Tunnel mit Monster. A dangerous monster has appeared beneath Heimdall. We at City Hall request the monster extermination. A Mega Dragon. Notice, Western Heimdall. If you can spare the time, patrol the Heimdall Airport and Carl Imperia Villa. A quest from the girls' school. Patrolling Heimdall Airport. Seems like we should go to Carl Imperia Villa as well. Yep, you may find some clues there. Taking into account the 2 places we didn't check yesterday, we need to patrol every block. Right, let's begin the second day of our special operation missions. Yes, sir. Request for the second day of field exercises are all semi-required requests. You'll be able to progress the story once you have completed at least 2 of these requests. Wir werden uns trotzdem alle 3 machen, aber hey. So, Sandy. Yeah, free moon droppers on this. This should be enough. Sandy, you brought the ingredients. Just everything you need, right? The appearance, the aroma. That's just like the memo on the recipe set. Glad to hear it. Here you are. Beanhead and Sandy, free moon truffles. Oh, you found free? Thank you. Alright, let's get cooking. Ah, so she called you and Tita over too? Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Oh, it smells amazing. Yeah, it sure does. Oh, will be finished cooking soon? Alrighty, all done. You got one. Bon appetit. It's the ultimate dish passed down in my home, Ulster, Lenheim Risotto. Der Name sollte in euch was wecken oder aufhören lassen. Lenheim. I feel like I've heard that name before. What could it be? Well, let's put that aside for the moment. Digging while still warm. What? Let's eat. Thank you for the food. Oh my, one blink and all our plates were suddenly picked clean. Oh, how do I even describe it? The flavor and smells are both so deep. Agreed, I didn't expect such a magnificent dish. But it is too light to me. Definitely good though. Yeah, it was amazing. But he said it was called Lenheim Risotto. That's the same name Prince Olivier uses when he dresses as a performer. Oh, that's where I remember it from. Well, actually, there's a reason for that. The truth is, the one who created this recipe was named Arya Lenheim. She was the late mother of Prince Olivier. The prince's mother? That's a bit shocking, actually. So, you know Mr. Princeton? Sorry, I didn't really mean to keep it from you guys or anything, but my hometown Ulster is also the hometown of Prince Olivier's mother. So it's also where the prince grew up. Oh, I see. No idea. Und wenn ihr so ein bisschen Callback habt zu der Drama-Serie, die wir gelesen haben, in Ulster, da wird es auch angehintet, dass wir dort ein Gebäude sehen, was so ein bisschen auffällig ist. Ein bisschen zu luxuriös und sticht ein bisschen heraus. Zumindest so war es in der Drama City beschrieben. There you go. Es war Oliviers zu Hause. How did I? I'm certain my brother would have known. You now know that you and the prince share hometown, but how did you end up with a recipe from the prince's mother? And you see, Ulster is a very small town out in the countryside. Everyone who lives there knows each other. We're practically one big family. Miss Arya used to help out at my family's inn all the time. It was there that she wrote down the recipe passed down for her family and left us her notes. You see, it all makes sense now. Thanks so much for the food. I'm sure Prince Olivier would have liked to try it too. Oh yes, if I have the opportunity, I'd love to prepare this for him. I'll be sure to let him know the next time I see him. Oh, thanks, Tita. Oh, by the way, there's still plenty left over. I have a pack to go, so please take them with you. With pleasure. Wir haben neunmal Lenheim-Risotto bekommen. Sehr nice. Gut. Und damit würde ich gerne mal sagen, war es das dann auch für heute. Ich werde hier für heute einen Cut machen. Wir werden uns um den zweiten Tag beim nächsten Mal kümmern. Wir haben ja einiges ein bisschen zu erkunden haben. Und die Notes für den Tag sind recht lang. Aber ja. Wie gesagt, alles beim nächsten Mal. Ich hoffe, es hat euch gefallen. Lasst gerne Feedback und Support da. Immer beides gern gesehen. Und ansonsten, wir sehen uns. Bis dahin. Ciao. Und bye bye.